So you beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. So according to Activision surveys, there's some distinct answers as to what people prefer to do when playing Call of Duty. And we're going to unbox that and unload that in today's video. Now, if you do enjoy the video at any portion, please don't forget to drop a like. And if you are new here, consider subscribing with the notification bell clicked so you get my Call of Duty videos as soon as they are published. So Tom Henderson, I've mentioned his name a few times on this channel, is a guy that gets some absolutely incredible inside information on Call of Duty. And today, Tom has tweeted this. I've just read an internal Activision survey result from a couple months back. Here's just two of their findings. The average COD player prefers to play with friends, less likely to find Modern Warfare and or Warzone fun. I wonder why.
Our survey said...
This kind of reaffirms something that I've said with my chest puffed out, and a lot of people have argued with me about this, but we're going to say it again because this looks like it confirms what I've been saying. Just because Modern Warfare 2019 sold well does not mean that equates to it being a good game. Again, I will say it comes down to great marketing and the fact that the Modern Warfare series was so sought after by people like me, the Call of Duty veteran. That vocal minority, every time we keep going further into the future and we talk about Call of Duty again, it seems to me like that is one big lie that has been put out there that everyone seems to believe, because who has showed us any figures that we are the vocal minority? I just want to ask that question. But anyway, back to what we're talking about. The average Call of Duty player prefers to play with friends.
Yes. What? You don't say. You don't say. You don't say.
Isn't this what Call of Duty has always been about? I mean, look at me when I started. As you guys would have heard in my Modern Warfare 2 video from a couple of days ago. Modern Warfare 2, I was introduced to it by colleagues and friends at my station. There were nights where 12 of us were in the lobby. 12 players from the same workplace, killing each other, having fun, exposing each other by sticking each other with Semtex on the kill cam, and then coming the next day to work and absolutely ribbing that person that was exposed. The game was so addictive because it built massive friendships. I've spoke about this. I've done like a letter to Activision, dear Activision, as to why I love Call of Duty so much and still do to this day. And it's probably why you hear me complaining right now, because it's missing that X factor, and the X factor was being able to play with your friends and just have a session where you're either chilling with some ciders, some beers, some milkshakes, however old you were at the time when you was playing Call of Duty. But for me, my missus would go out, buy me a crate of ciders, give me a kiss on the cheek. She would go out with her girls. I would put my headset on, rock with the lads. I wouldn't even move from my seating. I would order food, eat my food whilst still playing a game. Or, lads, I'll have a quick 10-minute break. Now, this has been affected drastically lately in Call of Duty because of skill-based matchmaking. I know when I go into a game with my brother-in-law who holds a 1.9 odd KD, he was a 2 KD for a while, I have the worst time, the absolute worst time. I think I genuinely have a worse time than I did in Advanced Warfare. And that's because the skill-based matchmaking algorithm will make sure that you're paired up with the harder skilled player when joining parties. So the average party likes to play with the friends. This is what we hope to do, and a lot of the vocal minority do. It makes me laugh now because this vocal minority thing seems to be getting debunked as more and more information comes out. Who told you we was the vocal minority? The developers, Activision. And we're sitting here believing that and thinking it's gospel. Who has shown figures of these people being the vocal minority? Because I've not seen them. I've not seen any figures about that. But I digress. Anyway, back to the video. Less likely to find Modern Warfare or Warzone fun? I wonder why. I got asked this survey way back in Call of Duty World War II, and it seems to be a thing across the board now where they keep asking it in each individual Call of Duty because, let's face it, Activision is a business. They will do tallies, graphs, all sorts of market research as to how they can get the consumer to stay on the game. And this is one of those things. Oh, let's find out from a spreadsheet or a pie chart how many people are interested in this game, and then we'll work from that. But they don't seem to be going down the right direction with their research. Call of Duty players found Modern Warfare less fun. Why? Simply because it doesn't play like a traditional Call of Duty game. The fact that skill-based matchmaking, yeah, it was in that game, but not as strong as Cold War. So I'm not even going to get into that conversation in this video for Modern Warfare. The map design, the fact that the maps were more porous, the fact that Joel Seacott, I say Seacott because it's probably because I'm from the UK, I don't really care what his name is. He said it in the devs interview that he made the weapons a bit more lethal, so you know, newer players could get kills, which wasn't really an issue to me. My main issue was simply the fact of the lack of weapon diversity with the M4 and the 725 for such a period of time. Then the lack of dead silence, the inability to rush around in Call of Duty is a massive no-no. Now, everybody has their play style. You can camp in Call of Duty, you can be passive, you can be aggressive, but Call of Duty has always been predicated on being a fast twitch shooter. That's what Jason West and Vince Zampella intended the game to be. So it's going to be very hard to try and nullify that and kind of work that out of Call of Duty players' systems after doing it for so many years. That becomes a massive problem when you just introduce a game into the franchise that goes against all of those philosophies. It was the reason why I disliked the likes of Advanced Warfare so much, because it wasn't a gradual change into boost movements. It was a vigorous and overnight change, and the boost movements in that game were brutal, absolutely brutal. It was the same with World War II. We didn't have a transition over to divisions. We just got our perks taken away from us. Here's your divisions. And we hated it so much so that they revamped the game 6 months later. So there's a pattern here. And Warzone is a battle royale game that was made off the success of Fortnite. Nothing about the game was done because Call of Duty players like it. Activision just looked and saw where their next big thing was coming from and copied it, because that's what they've done for years. Titanfall, let's put boost movements in the game. All battle royale games are getting popular. Let's make Blackout and Warzone. Warzone is a walking simulator. Listen, don't get it twisted. I've played that game for over 1,000 hours. I do enjoy battle royale games, but they are nothing like Call of Duty. Call of Duty is a different breed of game altogether, and that is why it has been so successful over the years. And the fact of the matter is, they are trying to put their eggs all in one basket, because it's very evidently clear that lately the prioritization of Call of Duty has been Warzone. That's why he wonders why, because people are not satisfied with the game simply because it doesn't feel like Call of Duty. And I feel like we're going to see the same thing reoccur with the surveys for Black Ops Cold War, because once again, you are doing the surveys, but you are not listening to what people are saying. You're hearing what we're saying, but you're not hearing what we are saying. Simple little things that make Call of Duty what it is. And the formula has been lacking for a long time. Everything after Black Ops 3 was pretty much a downward spiral, and these are the games where they've been doing surveys as to where we enjoy ourselves. So why are we still having the same issues in Call of Duty? I'm not quite sure, but I'm very intrigued to see what is in the rest of this particular survey results from the Call of Duty community, because this vocal minority seems like they're trying to sweep something that is a bigger issue under the carpet. Guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Do you believe there's some stuff in here that is really going to debunk this vocal minority? And do you believe this survey will actually get us to have a game similar to the glory days? The last Call of Duty that I would say was a great installment is 2015, and that was Black Ops 3. And I'm hoping, praying that that's something that's going to happen with the next installment of Call of Duty. Guys, there are many buttons you could hit, but like and subscribe button, I hope they tickle your fancy. And as always, guys, don't forget to stay on the right track. Peace.